Hey there, it's CrAzY from CrAZYWarhammer.com, and here we are for day 16. Nothing real too special today. Today was just me going up to the next tier. This is tier 3. Every single time I see that portal, it means it's going to a different, kind of new little zone. And of course, as soon as I hit here, I get here to pick up some quests. And one of my first quests here is to go down below, and sometimes you get quests like this. You just don't even have to leave the area. You do little silly things like this. I have to teach these guys a lesson and right click on them, which is pretty much bashing them all, as you can see right now. Easy enough. Go back up to the top and turn that back in. And there we go. Get some easy experience. Now we're on to quest just out of here. You exit out of some big gate and you go up outside, and as soon as you get out here you start seeing guys, and I've got to kill 3 of these named guys. There's Stunty Heads is the quest, and this is going to be the 3rd one right here. And with my 2-hander I definitely do quite a bit of damage, and it was nice kind of coming here at rank 21, which is what I got off of RVR. I should have done 22, but it's all good. I'm just going to go ahead and go to the next area. Next quest up here is to destroy quite a few things. I got some cannons to destroy. I got some barrels of gunpowder to destroy. I got quite a few things to destroy. And up here is the next public quest, which is chapter 10. And there are a lot of guys out here. It's kind of annoying in this little area because they respawn very quickly, and they're not the funnest guys to take down. Some of these, they take quite a bit of damage. And over here is another item I gotta destroy, which is a little powder keg. And it's got some cool animation to it. And this item right here is, you find random items throughout the game that are part of like history and lore, and you get experience for just finding them. I guess you can go back into your tome and read about it. They'll tell you a little story about that special anvil right there. But I've run into quite a few things like that. It's a nice little feature of this game, definitely. The next thing here is I gotta spawn some squig. I really don't understand this quest too much, but I guess it's to annoy these guys in this little area right here. So right click on this little barrel and I summon some squigs. So while I wait for that to happen, I'm gonna go start attacking the next guy. These guys have a little knockdown ability, and it disables me. It's a bit annoying. So this isn't the funnest area, but I'm guessing it's gonna get harder. Obviously, as I progress through the game, especially these darn respawns. They just respawn so quickly, and they pull very easily too. But you just saw the squigs just fly out of that and go up to these guys and start attacking them. They really don't do any damage. They're not helping at all, but I guess it's part of a quest, so it's just got something I gotta do. The reason why I'm killing these guys is because inside of this little area, I have to get to the objects which I have to destroy. So I'm not really into the public quest just yet, so I'll probably end up doing that a bit later. But for now, I'm going to try to grind through quests here. And while I do so, I am queuing up for the new scenarios. And there we go. I got my first pop-up. Not bad. I wasn't expecting any really today. It's just a normal Tuesday in the week. I don't really expect to see many pop-ups, but I got quite a few today. And that's probably going to take up a good sum of this video. This first one here, I know you're wondering, what the hell is this Alterac Valley from WoW? But no, it's a cave, but it's actually to a little lava area. And every single time you go to a different tier, you get different scenarios, 3 different ones. And I was lucky enough today to try all 3 of them, really back to back. So I was pretty good lucky. I haven't done that before. And of course, I am a rank 21 in a rank, well, I'd guess you could really enter here at like 18, but rank 20 to 31. So I'm a lobby here, but I'll show you that I'm not absolutely useless. I can actually do quite a bit of damage still, because my stats are being brought up to 28, and so are my abilities. I don't get 28 abilities, but I get the ones I currently have. They get brought up to that rank. So you probably be wondering, like, some of my abilities down there, you've noticed, hey, you've been using that since rank 1. It's like, well, the ability gets better over time. It just does more and more damage. The first thing I go for here is a caster, and he's actually rank 31, so it's going to take a bit to take down, I thought, but really, I kind of, there we go, he's already half HP, and I hit him twice. And there's a lot of lava in this place, so if you get hit into that, you're going to take a lot of damage, and you're going to walk very slowly out of it, and most of the time, you'll just die when falling in it. But I'll show you that here in a second. And when you get knocked off edges, you are invulnerable when you hit the ground. You're not going to take a huge amount of fall damage like in WoW. That would be pretty overpowered, but no, you fall down from a high area. You won't take the fall damage like that from the knockbacks, but if you just jump off yourself, you're going to take a lot of fall damage. And here's one of my new morale abilities. I was like talking about in my last video. It was like a whirlwind, but you got to stand still. If you move, it's going to interrupt it and stop it. There's me hitting him, guys. You can see he's not going to take any fall damage. So I'm like, oh, whatever, he's out of here. I'm going to go on to the next caster. So I'm going to try to get this healer right here. This caster is rank 28, but as you can see, I can pull off 500 and almost 600 damage crits and easily take the healer to half HP with 2 hits right there. This person up here is hitting people down into lava, so I go up to repay the favor. And as you can see down there, I hit him into the lava, and he's able to climb up the edge, and bam, player down. Alrighty, and this is the next little battleground. I know you're just like, oh, here we go, now here's Alterac Valley. No, this is a little different. It's kind of like a flag capture battleground again, and we're kind of just chilling, waiting for them to come. Like, you know what, forget that, I'm going to go explore a bit. Walking around, I end up finding out my team's getting attacked, so I have to walk back. And the nice thing about it is because I did that is I get to walk up from behind them and surprise them. And first thing I go for is the caster. I like to kill bright wizards because they're normally weak, and they do a lot of damage. They always top off the DPS charts, and if you let them attack you, man, you are gonna pay for that. So yeah, you hear that, guys? If you're looking for a caster that does a lot of damage, go with Order, go with that Bright Wizard, or go with the Sorcerer for Destruction. They do so much damage, it's ridiculous. But here I am going for the healer. Sometimes going for those Bright Wizards isn't the smartest thing because they got a healer on them, and I can't out DPS it sometimes. So he pops, I think, some type of morale ability, something he's just tanking this with, but eventually he goes down. There's an engineer taking one hit from me and going down again. And after that, well, it's on to the next scenario. And like I said earlier, it's not very often that I get to do all 3 of them. In my earlier levels, I didn't even get to do any of them other than Northern Watch, so I only got to do 1 out of the 3. And all in, I'd say within an hour, I got to do all 3 of these scenarios, 3 different types. And in this one, it appears, I'm still learning it, this is the only time I've done it, it's the first time, so it appears you just go to these little zones right here and you stand up next to it and there's something you ring. I just hear a lot of ringing, but I don't care less. I could care less at the moment. I'm just going up to casters and hitting them. And this caster's got a healer on him, but I believe I'm going to be able to take him out. Am I? No. So, you know what I'm going to do next? I'm going to take it out on a healer. And unless it's a really good healer, probably with some good gear, normally they can't out heal my damage. So, and especially when there's other people on him, like this caster in the back and another black orc. I'm stuck here for a second, but I get out of that and go for this ranger. Man, they make me so mad sometimes when they're kiting me. Oh man, I can't stand it. Because of it, a lot of times I go for them. Now I'm just chilling, wait till our team groups up here a bit, and we're gonna go for their good sized group here. But there's around 3 healers in this area, so I don't think we're gonna be able to do too much. I think I have 1 healer on me. I've played with him a couple times before. His name is Heal Your Ass. But sometimes he's good at healing me, and sometimes he's got to heal other people too, and he's got to let me go. And you know what happens? I get a Bright Wizard on me or some casters, and I'm going down quickly. And that's day 16. Thanks for watching, guys.